All right, we are back for the rubber match, game 3 between farfelu and sloaters. Gotta love that we're getting this game 3. This is super exciting. Um, Definitely looking forward to this.
This is the one for all the spring balls. This is it, the decider.
All the marbles. I like all the spring balls. I think that's more apropos for Super Metroid. Like it. We have Chozo, light area, and boss shuffle. Chozo being those items that are only Chozo statues, and those items will all be the minimum items required to beat the game. So it could be missile pack, or some supers, or a preserve tank, or any of the major items on the tracker, plus the 2 items in the HUD. So we'll see how things turn out. This tends to be semi-linear, but the light area will throw a little bit of imbalance to that, and the boss shuffle will throw even more into that. So we'll see how things turn out for these runners. But we're seeing they're both kind of sync through here.
Yeah, we've seen the boss shuffle and the light area already. And you already went over the Chozo location, so yeah, what's usually the tech here, at least the way that I've seen runners play out Chozo randomizers, is they will actually gun for every single Chozo item, or just because it's gonna give you all the upgrades and the bare minimum ammo needed to complete the game. Like, pretty much your logic is gonna be at the Chozos, so to speak.
Yeah, and this is another one where I mean, the minimum number of E-tanks are there, but you're going to want to grab a couple along the way. So the minor checks are definitely worth it. Some of the ammo checks are definitely worth it, because you can kind of count on seeing charge, but you can't 100% count on seeing charge. farfelu opting to do the right side checks here first. I think that's a decent idea. It does get both players are going to get a super pack and an E-tank here.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw that screw attack is at Vanilla Bomb's location.
So this could very well call into play Gauntlet, which I think, especially with that E-tank that they picked up, should be fairly comfy. Obviously, screw attack just makes it much easier.
So now neither player has. Oh, sorry, Vanilla Missile Pack. Yes, sorry. So now neither player has an explosive. So that's a little bit.
Yeah. Yet again, like their first 2 races, those power bombs, even just regular bombs, they're nowhere to be found in the early game.
There's definitely some amount of tired in both of us as we did the overnight race between Nevdi and yeah, that's how tired I am.
Nevdi and Diddy.
Nevdi and Diddy. Thank
Diddy.
You. Akitaner coming in for the save. Thank you, Akitaner.
Cannot forget of our beloved monkey runner. Charge beam from the get-go. Okay. Right. So that's the one thing that I was gonna mention, or it's pretty much the item that I had in mind when I said that players usually just kind of opt to check strictly the Chozo items. because they're not gonna really try to go out of the way to look for ammo. Because eventually they're bound to run into charge, right? Well, they ran into it as early as possible, which is a good sign. And I think this slightly favors floaters just a teensy bit more. Farfelu's going with the 500,000 more billion IQ play here, though. He's gonna be skipping out on Gauntlet, and this could save them some time. Oh, dang. Okay. I mean, it's not a big deal, but yeah, Farfelu really lucked out on that one. It might be in the back of his brain mind at this point, but we'll see what happens. So we saw the... Okay, this is exactly where Farfelu wants to end up. Although it's happened again where both where at least Farfelu has not checked whatever the item was at Ocean. So it could be that his logical power bombs were there. We have seen that before. Actually, no, never mind. This is Chozo. What am I talking about? I am a complete Pepega. But it would have been nice, of course.
Chozo can be a fun logic. Definitely something where the players have to think ahead, but without those explosives, can't check that third item back there. Granted, not something needed for progression, but you know, could have been another E-Paint tank. But as we say that, there is power bombs. So now this is kind of a big time save, but we're also seeing Sloaters take a completely different route right now. And is about to check Spazer, which is another one of those Chozo statues. And we'll find Varia.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh. Okay.
That's pretty solid right there. We will see. Sloaters is still lacking in the powerbomb department. Any Chozo statue should be able to bail him out here. Or, you know, should he run into some random stray powerbomb pack. So another powerbomb pack.
All right. Well, that's big. Really only needs one more to be comfortable, but definitely a nice finds here, being the first player with that explosive. We will see Sloaters get those soon, but I mean, Farfelu got to skip some areas that Sloaters spent some time checking.
Yeah. Okay, X-ray.
And this is an area you're gonna, in Chozo, this Bospo super is always gonna get checked. Almost always gonna get checked.
I did like Sloaters' choice to check the item at the moat in case it were power bombs. And Farfelu keeps picking. I guess these, you know, are pretty much in the way minor items, so it's not that big of a deal. Plus, it's always nice to have enough ammo.
Ooh.
Okay, well,
hard plasma.
I was gonna say enough ammo to kill Ridley, but this also works out a lot.
Okay, here we go. Yes, so Revenant points out we have 8-minute microwave. That's pretty solid.
At this point, I am a little curious as to what Farfelu will do. Because should he continue to go down Green Hill Zone, shout out to Sonic and Jim Carrey, I wonder if he's gonna go down the tower and check the Spazer location, which is where Varia is. And yeah, see what that decision is from there on out.
I think is going to go check this transition at the very least.
Yeah, once the info.
The information's 100% worth it. But I think we'll probably go back into Red Tower depending on where this leads. Okay. Yeah, just grabbing that information, seeing that's criteria, no reason to go back up.
Yeah, this is great routing. At least the pathing works out to Farfelu's favor because Farfelu's just gonna want to keep traversing through Red Tower anyway in order to progress further into the seed. Do you think that Farfelu will risk it? Oop. Nice job. To go for the X-ray check, the X-ray location check.
You know, I don't know if that's something. You know, I kind of hope, because I always say that there's nothing more that I hope for than to see players go for it, because it's such a cool strat to see executed. But maybe not, because of the, I don't know, just no save state recently, and
True.
you know, the risk.
Yeah. The power bombs aren't being selected, so it doesn't look like it's gonna be a thing here for Farfelu. On top of that, not in logic. And that's what I have to say that I admire so much about Farfelu's style of play is they will commit to, doing pretty much all logical plays.
I mean, that really kind of plays into what the seed's supposed to deliver, right? So, and we saw that pay off very well last time, taking a couple of, you know, that quick check into Croc turning into the gravity suit that made all the difference. Where, you know, this time around, you know, we'll see what happens here. But now, you know, both runners are blasting through the areas. You know, having that screw attack now means that even without high jump, the movement through lower norfair will be quite a bit easier. Just fine. Okay, so now we have the Chozo, one of the Chozo missile packs here at Alpha Power Bombs.
I just thought about it because I think Sloaters had gone up the Brinstar elevator, and I was curious if he was going to commit to that, but yeah, this is a little bit of a backtrack for Sloaters. But effectively, we'll be taking the same route that Farflu's already kind of going through. One of these for sure is Meridia and Upper Norfair, where this is exactly where Farfelu wants to be.
Yep, still gonna check this transition. Oh, and we find factory. We got Kraid's lair. We do have boss shuffle. So this could be anyone, could even be a boat. You know how much we've always wanted one of those.
Right.
Wisely taking this safety save. Gonna obviously go check him. I think we are gonna see Sloaters go for that early X-ray play. All right.
Maybe, yeah. Setting up nicely. This could be big payoff. I just don't know if there is a frequent in Chozo. Randomizer?
What would you want to see here?
Gravity. Oh, but it's just in this. Yeah. Farfelu? Farfelu?
Okay.
Okay, I was about to say. I was about to say. Um,
Yeah.
he's just about ready, but still, Nope's out of that. I gather that Slotus might run into the same thing. Farfelu did save some time because, Noping out of the gauntlet check, uh, and Noping out of the X-ray play, which again, I'm not too sure if he would have gone for it anyway.
You
But
know, and that's
yeah,
something that, if he wants to check it later, we'll probably have much better movement items to make it a much faster check and spend far less time than Sloaters did doing that early X-ray play. So again, your discussion of Farfelu playing the logic of the seed game may pay off.
yeah, without a doubt. And it's funny that you mentioned that right now because I guess as you try to read the seed, it only makes sense that the logical Chozo statues should provide you with some sort of progression. Ooh.
Farfelu using the X-ray for its intended strats of seeing that trash can and noping out. No trash pickup today for Farfelu, and just skips that E-tank. Like, nope, don't need it. And here comes the ice check. Nice mock ball.
Slaughter is making up some time though with the movement.
Oh yeah, we're seeing Slaughter's natural movement definitely puts him in the top tier of the vanilla speedrunners in the game, and that makes a huge difference, and it can make up for some different logical choices for sure. I mean, it's obviously a huge advantage to a runner like that, but we'll see. Right now I would say Farfelu is in the lead, but we'll see how much an advantage that really is in the long run. Sloaters is about to make the same check and have to nope out.
Yeah. So with this, I mean, Slaughter will be finding out that this is Dragon, of course, but after this, and once Slaughter finds high jump, where Farfelu did, it's 100% that they're gonna feel confident in doing all the plays that, something like a lava dive, and getting into a lower norfair as early as possible, and just banging out the boss.
Something I do like too is that Sloaters knew which two bosses he didn't want to see, or which boss he didn't want to see there. Just could take Ridley on with Arya and the charge beam and the ammo loadout that he currently has, but immediately saw his Dragon and knew immediately reset button was time. But knowing that, I think it's a good check on both players checking it out, because as Asder pointed out, it's a 3 out of 4 positive kill there, and it just, for both players, it's unfortunate that was the only boss they couldn't take on there just because of lack of movement items. Yeah, Asder, that's a really good point. Just to already have had Arya and to not be able to take advantage of it.
So
Knowing you could handle Ridley.
from here, after getting these checks, these Chozo checks. Ooh, Ruffy's gonna farm? I guess it's kind of a free potential super drop, but I don't know. Those farms are generally kind of scammy. Yeah. From here, Farfelu's actually gonna be probably scouting out the lower Norfair entrance.
Yeah, I think, knowing where Dragon is, knowing that any of the other boss locations he can take on, and already down here, totally worth it. Another
E-tank.
E-tank, just gonna leave that one be.
Okay. I would imagine here Farflu's gonna end up checking the warp and hope that it's lower norfair. If it's Croc, I think you still check it too, honestly.
This early, I think so.
And you can tell that Farfelu is going for the lower norfair play because he farmed the power bombs. Looks like vanilla? Yep.
It is vanilla. All right. Well, and can handle whatever boss is down here.
I think Farfelu is going to be scoping out for another power bomb pack, by the way. That's probably what he wants.
I think that's a good play. We know that 15 is that much more comfortable number.
Yeah. Great attempt over here at the D-boost.
Yeah, we saw game 1, Farfelu had to go reload power bombs in the middle of Tourian for only having 10, not getting great drops.
I don't know about checking fire, please.
Yeah, that's not a Chozo statue, so you know that it may go to your point though of really looking for that third power bomb pack.
Yeah. The thing is that I guess it is, you know, it isn't a door transition, but still, I feel like that's one of the slower ones. But you know, at this point, anything helps, and you know, Farfelu's the one that's in the playoffs, you know, and not me. So there's a reason why that's the case.
D-Web pointing out, and this is a good point, we have not seen the Chozo statue power bombs yet.
Nope.
That will be that third pack. Oh, we're seeing that microwave beam take down these space pirates. Metal pirates go down quickly.
Yeah, metal pirates go burr.
It turns out that metal in the microwave is not a good thing.
A little farm session here. Farfelu looking more like Farmfelu, which is a... Oh, nice. So this is a vanilla Ridley.
So, quick side story. My first understanding of that issue is a long time ago, I got a sandwich from Hardee's, and we didn't think about it, and we put the sandwich in the microwave and started heating it. Only it was those old aluminum style wrappers. So we started having cracks and what looked like fire in our microwave. So immediately it was oh, we got to stop this. And it wasn't like, you know, it was me as a kid doing it. It was actually my parents not thinking about it. So that was my introduction to metal in a microwave.
That's actually kind of funny because I had a similar experience, except the restaurant was Carl's Jr.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Outstanding.
Also really quick, for those that didn't notice, Sloaters ended up getting a third power bomb pack at the one minor item that Farfelu ended up skipping, which isn't a big deal, but I wonder if he'll check it on the way out. Oh, maybe not, actually.
Really gives us wave. That's a nice pickup here. Hey now, Hockey Towner. Midwest here. Midwest is best. Not on a coast here.
Yeah, I think I might be the one person on Twitch that's from the West Coast. Because it seems like everyone else is either Midwest or on the east. So I feel really outnumbered and I feel extremely unsafe.
Actually, I think half the guys who play in my channel are West Coasters. So,
Wait, really? What? Wow. It's becoming turf wars here at
it's all about Chicago. I'm sorry. No, it's you know it's all good times. Like that's the great thing. Like this community, like the race we did last night, where Nevdi's from Australia. We had I don't if Diddy's in here. I'm not sure where Diddy is from, but we got runners all over the world, all over the country that are part of this community. It's phenomenal.
I honestly don't believe Nevdi that he's from Australia. I think he's just from the Upside Down, if you are familiar with Stranger Things. Because
Yes,
that man is a Stranger Thing.
Well, he certainly seems to play like he's not of play randomizers like he's not of this world.
For sure, actually. Oh, Farfelu's not going to be getting his third power bomb pack, which he doesn't know exists there. But
maybe Nevdi was number 2.
Well, he plays like number 2. I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
Oh,
Yeah, where is he? Wake him up. Where is he? Grab the smelling salts and slap him with it. I'm here for. I'm just kidding.
He could fire some shots back and be like, "I am the one who's going to top 8."
I'll tell you right now, Vincent. I'll show that turd who's boss, huh? That turd Ferguson.
Well, at least we know who number 2 works for now. It works for Seffi.
I don't think that'd be like the best company to work for, especially if it's like a turd factory. But that's besides the point. We have Super Metroid on screen.
D-Web just pointed out we still haven't seen 230 missiles.
Oh yeah, we haven't, huh?
Because neither player had the explosives at the time.
Oh my gosh. I mean, for sure it couldn't be. It can't be. Right? It can't be bombs or power bombs behind that. First off, so.
farfelu going right for that crack play again. And I mean, like having the full charge beam, charge plasma combo here, obviously makes this much faster.
I feel like Sloaters. Oh my gosh, I could have sworn Sloaters was gonna try to go for the dive here. I guess not.
Tracy pointing out that Croc was hot week 6. Oh, there's farfelu's third power bomb pack back here. Took a charge shot at it like he was upset. I'm not sure why.
Maybe because he could have used that. Okay. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that farfelu wanted that to show up, which it would have shown up because farfelu would have made the play to dive into amphitheater. So
Tracy's pointing out that that's actually a wraparound shot. I knew the wraparound shot on Criteria. I did not know the wraparound shot here.
Yeah, he didn't. He got it.
Well, I was today years old when I learned about that wraparound shot.
Congratulations on being reborn.
There are definitely things in this game I have learned for the first time through this tournament. Like there was one room where setting off a power bomb allowed you to roll through, and half of chat didn't know it existed.
Also, I just want to point out really quick, shout out to Sloaters for showing off that reverse frog speedway, the frog walkway. There's bombs there.
Ooh.
That's not that good, and this is something that sloaters will not be picking up on.
Yeah, that's not making this trip worth it.
Do you dive back into lower norfair? I mean, couldn't... No. Well, if farfelu wants to, like... No, it doesn't look like it. I was gonna say farfelu could... Wait! Is farfelu actually doing it? Sloaters trying to ground himself a little. Farf is actually gonna go for it.
We are gonna see it.
So this could prove huge. We're gonna see two important items coming right up. Because Sloaters is going for a little dentist appointment. Which, I mean, see if
I just got that. It's tooth hurdy. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
what? I don't.
That just hurt. I'm a band director who tells awful jokes as a living, and even I'm hurt by that today.
Well, of course it hurts. It's tooth hurdy.
I quit. This is the second time you made me quit today.
Can we get a third? No, I'm just kidding. Sloaters isn't going for it. What? Never mind.
No,
okay.
Nope.
Sloaters is the type of person. He doesn't even have the courtesy to call and tell him I won't be showing up to my appointment.
Well, that's gonna be a $50 charge.
What a cretin! What a heathen! Oh my gosh. $50 charge for real.
Cancel appointment. Not even cancel the appointment. Just skip the appointment. The courtesy, the lack of courtesy, the lack of, as Hockey Towner says, the nerve.
Literally.
It seems like such a sloaters thing to do, right? Here we go.
I mean, with all those nerves and teeth. Oh!
Speed. Very nice.
I mean, that could be, depending on where... Oh, farfelu's not going to jump out? Interesting. Okay. Okay, and I think farfelu. Whoa, well that was microwaving the air.
Well, that was an escape.
Yeah, so that's a very important strat to know for RBO. And I know farfelu runs that for sure. I am curious, depending on where Dragon is, both runners don't really have access into Meridia. At least East Meridia, you know, to Batuan.
Could they CF clip with what they've got?
They can. It would just... but I mean, like, if... should they find gravity? I guess is what I'm trying to get at. Like, if Sloaters finds gravity here, what does he do to get over to her?
Yeah, Dre's at Crade. We know. We saw that.
Oh, right. That's true. Oh, yeah, so... Oh, my gosh.
farfelu.
Ooh.
Okay.
We're good.
Oh, it's funny. Crystal Flash clip, something that was a few years ago, is like you see someone do it and you're like, holy cow, it's amazing this is happening, and now it's like part of race strats. Like, when did that happen?
Yeah, back then we didn't know any better. It's
Well,
like, when you invent the wheel or invent fire, it's like you're gonna be amazed at it, but you can only do so much with it.
well, who would have thought that now we're at a point where the hundo time is down to 112? Like, that seemed beyond oh, okay.
There's that. There is that. This is a really good position, but Sloater does not have speed booster. Farfelu is gonna want to have to make up a bunch of time.
We do have grav though.
And Farfelu is actually just gonna go with it? Okay.
How does he escape?
He's gonna get a flash suit to spark out. So what's gonna happen is he's gonna crystal flash, and then he's gonna kill Dragon, of course, and then spark out of the room.
And notice chooses to take damage and kill at the same time. But that does mean, as Timo points out, no microwave.
This is getting a little problematic. He wants to get hit again. Okay. Gosh, that is so risky.
Wow.
Perfect, though.
Wow.
Perfect. Oh my goodness, that calculated hit. Again, you're talking about Farfelu, who's a certified RBO runner.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's pretty awesome.
Farf is incredible at this. Wants to be careful not to lose that, though. Oh, that's the biggest middle finger I've ever seen.
Yeah, after executing this extremely difficult trick, we're going to give you missiles. All right.
Great job
I agree with Astor. I thought that would be a much longer ordeal, but wow. Like, the biggest thing to me is that not missing the timing on that microwave beam. That's pretty amazing. Yeah,
yeah, no.
I was pointing out that has to be a strategy Farfelu has spent some time on. That's pretty
because
amazing.
of RBO. It is because of RBO. I know he has like an incredible RBO time. At this point, though, what's the play here? Going into Meridia, right? Doesn't have spring ball. Doesn't have ice. Doesn't even have. Oh, right. This is something that Farfelu also wants knowledge on. Oh my gosh. Here we have it. Sloaters is actually going to be attempting this, so I think I recall Sloaters putting in a fair amount of time into Suitless. So we are about to see something grand.
We're actually watching the number 6 and number 12 RBO runners in the world.
Oh my gosh! What a legend on the second try. Oh my goodness.
This is why it's become a racetrack, because players can do things like second try crystal flash clip. Wow.
It's just suitless is still always just something to behold. Incredible job, Sloaters.
Meanwhile, we see a difficult trick like that executed. In the next room, we just watch the snake get microwaved again. Just wow, or the noodle, as you called it in the last round.
What a pop off. He's got to be feeling really good.
Wow.
Really, really, really good.
Regardless of the final outcome, we've seen some amazing running and racing between these two runners. This has been a blast of a series.
What? Yeah, this is quite the hecking race right now.
I honestly think that like clipping that and watching that is your way to run crystal flash clip. That's the setup. That's the way to approach. That was awesome.
All right.
Ooh, wow.
So it's now into Kraid. farfelu not coming into Gauntlet, which is good, honestly. So it's just going to end up costing a little bit more time. Quick kill. So it just has one more boss to go. Yeah. Just gonna ignore that. No comment on that.
All right, farfelu's gonna head into wreck ship here.
Hey, wait, this is actually really good routing for Farf, right? Like, because farfelu is gonna kill this boss, of course, which is Fantoon. Yes. And then on his way out, I think he's gonna try to head over to East Ocean, and we'll probably check the item, the wreck ship E-tank item.
Wreck ship, yeah, wreck ship E. And they'll grab him gravity. Man, this is still, I'm not sure who I would call in the lead right now. This is close. About to get a microwave calamari here. Oh, blue flame just coming in clutch to save Fantoon just a little bit more.
Go microwave here.
Second round though, we get some. You know, this game likes to give us microwave metal, microwave snake, microwave calamari.
Getting kind of hungry, especially when you mentioned microwave metal.
Well, this did run through lunchtime, and I still have not had lunch, so you know. Thankfully, I had some trusty caramel corn to snack on in between the races, but.
Yeah, yumsies. Okay, there's only one more to go for Sloaters.
All right, so there's our Chozo power bombs.
Both runners have to be feeling pretty good about what they've been executing. Oh, the save? I think? Huh. I hope this isn't a Oh, this is probably just for wreck ship E-tank, right? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and completely worth this check. Will be highly rewarded seeing that gravity right before the trip to Meridia. Oh, spiky room of death doing some damage.
Oh, you got you. Oh my! Are you kidding me? Anything here? Oh my! Farf
Good
with
call.
the
Good call.
galactic multiverse brain here. Are you kidding me?
Oh wow, that was a lot terrifying.
I would have died to one of those electrical drops. I'm not gonna lie.
And he almost died to the spiky room of death. It almost lived up to its name today. Oh my gosh, I gotta stop talking about these horrible things that could happen. Last time I mentioned the 2 tanks of damage that Mama Turtle can do. This time I mentioned the spiky room of death doing damage, and whoa, getting too close.
Right? Power bombs there for Sloaters. Ops out
Commentator's
though.
curse coming in.
Yeah, Farf was not worried in the slightest.
No,
It's like he had a backup for a backup. It's like, oh, if I die here, I still know how to like retain all my items. Like what?
Oh, and if you looked at him during that moment, just looked calm, cool, and collected. I don't know how you remain that, knowing that this is the deciding race. Man's heart rate just must constantly run at resting level.
For serious. Okay. Let's see where we end up. Because Farfelu's gonna go ahead and end up on the other side here. He's gonna skip Batoon too.
Oh yeah, we go through East Meridia, or go right to East Meridia.
Oh, so just skipping those missiles.
So we're gonna find out soon. Once these runners are done, we'll be able to find out what item we were never gonna see, which is always what was Shack Tool holding, because we never see that, and I don't think I've seen Shack Tool checked in any of the races I've covered on Chozo.
All right, let's see what his ammo is gonna be. Something for Sloaters. Like he's in a really good position, or it could be the case that Ice is in over at 230. And if so, then that would be the second time that Ice at 230 would bail out Sloaters, like big time.
Something I just want to point out, the quality of these runners, the minimal loadout that Sloaters has, and is still at this point in the game, you know, almost minimal minors, you know, still missing quite a few of the majors, just doesn't matter, is in a solid position, headed to tourian.
Great quick kill there. Good backup. Too far for just trying to gun it back to criteria. That was such a deep dive for Sloaters, and having to do all of that without speed booster is a tiny bit annoying.
The boss fight was so fast I missed it. So neither runner is going to have ice going into this. Is Sloaters going to check 230?
Yeah. Wait.
Will. Oh, no. Meme route is the entrance
right.
to Tourian.
Right. Remembered.
That's the only transition we haven't seen yet. Do you get the auto refill going into Tourian in this lot, in this setup?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
I feel like at this point,
2020 for sloaters27. I don't know, Aster, the way that Sloaters runs at time, I feel like it's 2020 vision because he can see beyond.
Okay. So here we are with the power bombing of the Metroids. Is anyone gonna check 230 though? Farfelu will be making a pass. Okay, so
I think Sloaters just realized he didn't have enough ammo to clear through.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure just the one missile pack should be enough.
Which is the one he skipped at the back end of that last of Dragon.
Oh no, there's one here. This one right here. I
also passed this one.
I don't think he's not gonna continue, is he? Oh, he is. Okay. Well, I mean, there's items in the way here, so.
Billy Mays room?
He's gonna go to Billy Mays. This wasn't the Billy with 2 tanks. That was the last race, right? I am actually...
Yeah, this is really close now. We're not going to see a 230 check.
No.
Okay, I just cannot handle the no moonfall. This is so painfully slow by comparison.
Okay, well, this should put Sloater's mind at ease, but this might have...
This is so close. Are we about to see a sink?
If Farf can get Baby Skip...
Oh, wow.
If Farf can get Baby Skip...
Are you kidding me? We are literally synced at this point in the run.
That's actually so
this
nutty.
Is nuts.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so this is Farf has a lot of advantage working for him because of speed booster.
Yes.
Oh,
wow.
Sloaters has to play like a champ. Oh my gosh, Sloaters is even gonna take the save. Like that's oh my goodness. This I think this is I mean, hopefully no one dies, of course. But this is actually something else now. I mean, it makes sense because I don't think Sloaters has been in this situation before.
Oh, I forgot that Sloaters already cleared that first room.
Yeah.
So This is actually kind of close, but that save put him behind. Yeah, I'm not sure about that save.
I mean, it really toys with your mind, you know. You never really fully know. This will serve as a learning experience. To be quite honest, I wouldn't know. You know, I would probably just about be making like the same plays. It's really hard to say.
Could you imagine being in this game knowing it was this close? Knowing that you were both here?
Yeah, right.
I mean, this is not over. This is extremely close.
Look, Farf is actually just going to damage down.
Oh, don't damage down too far there, Farf. No Lomi and float.
Nice skip, though. Stellar job. I guess it was just like as a backup. I do like that as a backup for farfelu.
Sloaters gets grabbed. That's going to make that time difference a little bit more. Farfelu's still looking, he's looked extremely calm playing this all the way through, but we do see Floaters did face right. Damage is a little bit quicker. All right, we're going to see Farfelu go for Zeb skip. And gets it.
Nice job. A little crouch lock. Annoying, but it happens. Sloaters. Be careful. That's...
Oh, no. Oh. That's... Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Unless something horrible happens from here, this is... Yeah. That's game.
I mean, Farfelu still could technically... How do you want to say it? I don't want to say it.
Don't. Like, not that I, you know, I don't have a favorite here. This is I've just enjoyed this race, but like...
Right.
Wow. What a series. All the races have been, you know, both players have been in tourian at the same time in all three races.
Mm-hmm.
That really speaks to how closely matched these two were in these randomizers.
Yeah. Wow. It hurts, but sometimes, especially when it comes down to...
All right, Farfelu is going to enter this last phase of Mother Brain with that rainbow beam. I mean, I have a feeling my heart's racing more than Farfelu's. Just looking at him, he looks so calm, cool, and collected. Farfelu, from the magic of time, has told us that his heart was in fact racing.
All right, then yeah, this is the final
bit of
stretch for
dance.
Farf.
A little bit of Samus dance in there. I know I've seen it though, but there's nothing worse than being in this phase of the game. Like I've seen, I'm sure you have as well, a few racers that are both in escape at the same time. I think this is the worst place to see a dot done from your opponent.
Yeah, it is. It's a pretty sinking feeling.
Hey, welcome to everyone from SpeedGaming 3. Welcome to watching the end of this race. We're actually about to see farfelu with the no moonfall is finishing the last part of escape here. We know we're going to see a Behe skip and that climb up. Headed towards that surface. And get your GGs in chat ready as farfelu is on the criteria surface. Hops onto the Kirby ship and finishes with an official race time GG of 1 hour and 20 seconds. What a race, what a series. I'd love to go back and figure out how close all of these were. It's got to be within 10 minutes across the all 3 races.
Series? I didn't see that section. I thought we skipped series in Randomizer.
Oh. Well, you just made me quit the 3rd time today.
Woo! But yeah, congrats to farfelu, our winner. And yeah, stacked races. Oh my gosh, that was actually riveting stuff to behold.
That was incredible. Hopefully we'll get these. We're gonna have farfelu hopping over.
Joining us now in the booth. What's going on, farfelu? GG, congrats. Amazing races.
Yeah, thanks. I feel really great about that. Sloaters was a good opponent. Always exciting and fun to race him. And I'm glad. I'm glad we got match 3, and I can keep going, of course.
Yeah, no. If anything, I knew from the moment that I lost to you in the first week, I was like, this is it. This guy is too darn good. Are you kidding me? Like, oh my gosh. No, seriously though, like your skill and I don't know, you showed like no remorse for everything that you killed, that you like laid down to waste. You were always calm and collected, as you know, it shows up in your cam. You executed so well, and yeah, you will now be moving on.
Oh, thanks. But as I said in chat, maybe it's just because I look calm and I take deep breaths. But I have to admit, game 3, I was pretty nervous. I think I played really great game 1 and 2. I did not do so many mistakes, but there are some details that I could have done better in game 3. Maybe because I was nervous a bit. But yeah, nothing too bad. I think no big mistakes were done. But yeah, I was a bit nervous.
I'm definitely happy for you being able to just kind of keep that going. Yeah, it started off a little rocky. I know Sloaters wanted to be able to like put up a good race, and he was able to, you know. But I know that you'll enjoy watching back the race, or you know, the set of races, I should say. Seriously,
yeah,
like
definitely.
pretty fun.
And I kind of knew Slaughters would be. Well, I don't. I couldn't know for sure, but I was pretty sure he would want to race week 2 because I don't know if you guys remember, but we raced against him week 2, and it was a pretty funny scene with a lot of mistakes on both sides. I remember him forgetting about speed booster in early game. I got it like 50 minutes before him, and I had my fair share of mistakes too in lower norfair. So I guess he wanted his revenge in that one, and he got it.
All right, let's also get those GGs in chat for Sloaters finishing his race. We're gonna try to get Sloaters in as soon as possible. We do have another race that's following us up. We have a Super Mario 3 Rando Cup Challenge that's going to be following up at 4 p.m. Eastern. So, Sloaters, let's get some thoughts from you real quick. GG on the race. We don't have any audio if you're speaking, Sloaters.
Oh, how about now?
There we go.
Better.
Hey, GG farfelu.
GG's.
How did you feel about that seed and about the series of races in general?
Other than the very end of this last one, I felt pretty good overall. I feel a little bit less bad about the death now that like I see where he was when I died, but yeah, it would have been nice to catch the ammo thing before I went in tourian, and I was like, thought I had enough, but I wanted to be sure, and I thought I had enough missiles for that first Zeb. So, I was a little frazzled trying to like make sure I had enough ammo. So, but yeah, that's kind of a silly mistake to make either way, going in there without the proper ammo. If I would have grabbed that one missile packet, would have been fine.
Yeah, that's definitely tough. I know you both had some challenges through these, but you guys provided an amazing race, an amazing series of races for all of us to watch. You both being completely synced going into Turian for that last run was awesome. I think you guys will enjoy watching it back and seeing how everything worked out and how everything synced up. We do have another race that's going to be coming on the SpeedGaming channel soon. So, Sloaters, any last thoughts?
Just GG's again to farfelu. He was a scary opponent to get in week 2, and also a very scary opponent to get in the first round here. So big GG's to you, man, and thank you guys for the commentary. Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. It was fun. farfelu, do you have anything else to add?
Well, big thank you for the restream teams, Steffi, Vincent, RTA. And I don't use the tracker, so just well, thank you anonymously. Oh, it's Alki Towner. And yeah, GG against Sloaters. It's always nice to race with you. It will definitely be interesting to watch back. And I'm looking forward for round 2.
Yeah, good luck on the future matches.
Yeah, good luck.
And GG, again, give these runners a follow. Thank you so much, Vincent, for the comms, the co-comms. Hockey with the tracking, the tracky towner, just owning it. Also, really quick before we sign off, big pop-off to that crystal flash that Sloaters ended up doing.
Oh,
and we are out. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Oh, my goodness.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, for my co-coms and Seffi, for both the runners, thank you very much for a great race. Also, thank you, Hockey Towner, for tracking. It's a huge part of these randomizers. There is another Super Metroid race in this week later tonight between Kip and Ace Zero at 8:10 p.m. Eastern on SpeedGaming 2, so check that out. And stay here now to watch some Super Mario 3. Thank you guys, and as always, we will see you next mission.